Sambhaji Chhatrapati.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman, sir. At the very outset, I welcome the Constitution Bill 2017, which seeks to accord constitutional status to the National Commission for Backward Classes. Till now, the National Commission for Backward Classes was functioning in accordance with National Commission for Backward Classes Act 1993. The powers of the Commission is also limited to examining the request for inclusion of any class of citizens as a backward class in the list and hear complaints of over-inclusion or under-inclusion of any backward class and tender such advice to the central government as it deems appropriate. After the Constitution Bill 2017 is passed in Rajya Sabha, the National Commission for Backward Class will be a great booster. As on date, the power to look into the grievances and welfare measures of the backward classes is vested with the National Commission for Backward Classes. With the proposed Constitution Bill 2017 coming into force, the National Commission for Backward Class will itself be empowered to look into the complaints and welfare measures of the backward classes. I am really honored, sir, to be in this House today because I get the opportunity to speak on Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj because I come from his family. Chhatrapati, I would like to apprise this House that my forefather Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj had introduced 50% of reservation, first one in the reservation was for the underprivileged communities. Also, he never used the word backward, but he every time used the word as Bahujan Samaj. You can imagine he brought this reservation in the year 1902, 115 years back. Baba Saheb Ambedkar and Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj were very close associates. Baba Saheb Ambedkar was also funded by then Chhatrapati Shahuji. I would like to quote in the Mangaon Parishad, which is in Kolhapur district. Baba Saheb Ambedkar had organized a public function which he had invited Chhatrapati Shahuji, and that was the time when Chhatrapati Shahuji himself, in a large crowd with lakhs of people, he said the future of the downtrodden, the future of the underprivileged, the leadership will be done by Baba Saheb Ambedkar. The reason I'm quoting all these examples is we need to understand Baba Saheb Ambedkar's policy. We need to understand Shahu Maharaj's policy. I would like to quote an example. During Shahuji's time, his regime in Kolhapur district as the king, he got a complaint from the underprivileged class, Gangaram Kamre. Gangaram Kamre went to drink water and he was beaten by a few people. And so Gangaram Kamre went and complained to Shahuji Maharaj. And Chhatrapati Shahu told him to leave his job, which job he was working. Shahu told him, Chhatrapati Shahuji told him that you start a hotel, a hotel which are Dalit rugs. And it was the first time in the history of India where Shahuji Maharaj used to take all his Sardar, Jagirdars, all the so-called upper caste people with him and tell him to have tea which nobody should touch him nor even drink a cup of tea. So this was the first time the Shahu Maharaj wanted to project to eradicate the caste system. I want to tell the House across parties, I trust the reservation, I respect the reservation should be there, but there should be a time where the casteism should be eradicated. This is what the policy was of Shahuji Maharaj, Shivaji Maharaj and Baba Saheb Ambedkar. The demand for reservation under OBC has been raised by a number of communities from different parts of the committee. I am quoting an example because I'm not of the Marathas, because I don't represent the Marathas. I represent the Bahujan Samaj at large. I also like to thank the Honorable Prime Minister. When I became the Member of Parliament, when I was introduced to a lot of ministers, a lot of Member of Parliaments, He got me introduced as he is the descendant of Shivaji and also of Shahu, who worked for the unprivileged classes, who worked for the downtrodden, and who worked for the Bahujan Samaj. So I don't represent one community. That is why I'm quoting an example. As I come from Maharashtra, I would like to tell the House that the Marathas held various morchas in all the cities of Maharashtra with thundering response. The thundering was in lakhs. The turnout was in lakhs. The cognizance of these disciplined morchas was taken by entire India. When Sambhaji Chhatrapati gave reservations to the underprivileged, the Marathas were also included in it. The reason I'm saying because the act is related to this. So the Marathas are demanding reservation without disturbing the existing fabric of reservation now. They don't want to disturb the 50% odd reservation. So they have a right. Firstly, the Vidarbha region in Maharashtra, the Marathas are Kunbis. Kunbis is Kurmis in the Uttar Pradesh or maybe in the north, who get reservation under Maharashtra under OBC category. Marathas are basically farmers. Most of the suicides in Maharashtra last 20 years are from this community. As 70% of them are socially, educationally, and economically backward, they are demanding reservations. We don't want reservations. We, in a way, the 30% of the Maratha people who are affluently rich, we are asking reservation for the 70% who are poor, who are socially backward, who are economically backward. The demand of reservation has been raised by a number of communities under OBC status like Jats, Shepherds, Patels, and many more without disturbing the present framework given to the SC, ST, and OBC category. By making this amendment in National Commission for Socially and Educationally Backward Classes Bill, the government gets the opportunity to hear and examine the grievances of other communities. Sir, I thank the Honorable Prime Minister and congratulate the Honorable Minister of Social Justice for introducing this Constitution Amendment Bill 2017 in this August House, and thus fully support it since it is a much larger interest of the backward communities. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for being within the time. Now,